many blood moons, the henpeck peckerheads that still cling to the hope of a better industry have longed for one thing and one thing alone. Something, anything, even remotely fucking new!
This is doing Battle Royale the Black Ops way.
Whatever else can be said for the upstart Vampyr, something new is precisely what this bitchin'-ass blood feast fucking delivers. In navigating my winding way through the further adventures of Vladimir Jensen, I encountered new mechanics or slight tweaks of existing ones aplenty, which in AAA 2018 is no mean motherfucking feat, folks. An elaborate intaglio of interlocking social, political, and societal strata, stretching in all directions, inhabited by bona fide fucking human beings with personalities, biases, proclivities, and peccadillos, all of which impact the central story, and all of which can be slaughtered at fucking whim. By itself, an impressive feat of interactive media in the dying days of design risk. If Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is Deus Ex with vampires, then 2018's Vampyr is Deus Ex Human Revolution with vampires. And if you're wondering aloud what's wrong with that, allow me to answer in the affirmative with ain't a solitary goddamn thing. It's abundantly clear after cranking out Telltale Tumblr Twink the game. Don't nod, we're eager to open themselves to a more gameplay-driven experience, this being a goddamn game after all, and they succeeded with flying fucking colors, my friends. Colors, incidentally, being in shorter supply than punchlines in a Netflix special. Far from it, you'll be mauled by monochrome as you circumnavigate the fog-steeped streets and blood-caked cobblestones of World War I era London, a miserable metropolis so inexplicably beset by poverty and pestilence that every other enemy you kill has money and medicine overflowing from their fucking pockets. Wait, you want me to cure these cocksuckers? Your population is a walking fucking Walgreens. If you came down with dengue fever, your bloodstream has more pills than platelets. You can shrug off a shotgun blast and not know it till you slipped on your cerebellum. Yet as you engage these asshats who reveal their darkest secrets, favorite foods, and a floor diagram of their nightly sleeping arrangements in all of 18 seconds of small talk, it will be your solemn duty to cure complete fucking asshole strangers for XP, and the certain knowledge you won't be savaged by skulls in your sleep. It is precisely these mechanics that set Vampyr utterly apart from its contemporaries, cultivating a kind of conversational variant of the orc warlord hierarchy featured in Sauron's Creed, but with actual incumbent consequences this time. Ignore them long enough, these bitches will bite the big one, and given that your character's karate prowess makes CM Punk look like Chuck Norris, you'll be lucky to traverse 5 feet of formerly placid locale without a high-level hooker you failed to fucking cure treating you to an open-air aortal ass fucking. The crafting cuts a near faultless balance between utilitarian and simplistic, allowing the player to upgrade items at their leisure without requiring them to commit to Craven Conan Exile's bitchwork merely to fashion a fucking can opener. Attaching canonical consequences to your every encounter within a given region was a stroke of fucking brilliance.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Juxtaposing the weight of your doctoral duty in the midst of a metropolitan blight with your vampiric biological imperative to fucking feed, and punishing the player for even the slightest indecision. Which isn't to say I'm inured to the surfeit of criticisms leveled at the game in question. Look, I love this game and recommend it unreservedly, but said recommendation comes with more caveats than a Barry Bonds record book, because anyway you slice the salami, Vampyr's design approach raises more issues than a coked up McLaughlin round table. I for one have never seen a game more determined not to be enjoyed. For every one thing it does well, it pinches 12 turds flush in your fucking mouth. Bug quest markers, dog shit difficulty spikes, and easily the most face-meltingly fucking awful combat system this side of Glitcher 3 congeal for an experience roughly as pleasurable as lining up for a UFC fighter to work your balls like a speed bag. How backbendingly bullshit is the fucking fighting, you ask? Put her this way. Cull only the crap du jour from Fable or The Witcher 3's cocked up combat, pair it with only the unplayable aspects of the lunge-happy horseshit in Dark Souls 2, and then, in unison, and this is crucial, kiddies, you must break it clean the fucking half. Enemies with no cooldowns, a main character with the stamina of a self-harming hemophiliac, crossbows that don't require the NPCs to aim. I thought I was the supernatural creature here, Captain Cuntwad. Again, I love the game, but then I love vampires, RPGs, and World War I. Where this game is concerned, I couldn't be any more of a target if I was a Kennedy working for WikiLeaks with Hillary's private server jammed up my ass. And that flaw ain't a fucking loan, folks. The game's economy is beyond borked. A brutal-ass boss fight nets me a pat on the ass ass and pocket lint, but bitch working my way through a murder factory so Dr. Dysentery can craft 5 cc's of heroin hallucinopaste gives me more shillings than an IGN review? Yeah, there's an equitable transaction. There's a supreme irony somewhere in a vampire needing to sell his blood for basic fucking crafting items. And man alive, what a shit ending! Is precisely what I might have said had the game not corrupted my save file 3/4 of the way through by spawning me into its share during a cutscene, and thanks to the world-rending retardation of employing my old pal the checkpoint save system in 2018, it expressly and designedly precluded me from unfucking it. No list of previous save files, no reload, no overwrite, no restart fucking chapter, just continue, quit, or fucking delete! This save system is the blood cake coagulated shits, my friend. I get what you were going for here. A method of manufacturing the intended suffer the fucking consequences incantation you spew across every loading screen in 7 zip codes. But look, there were infinitely more elegant paths to that end. Time dialogue, chapter saves. Fuck, I'd rather you strap Skinnerbox Mike Pence PP electrodes to my nads and cranked it to 11 every time I try to reload. Anything but a checkpoint save system innately inclined to corrupt itself. I shouldn't have to remake my motherfucking character because your testers were too busy getting baked to fucking Foghat to do their damn jobs. More to the point, upon restarting and ultimately witnessing the ending, I have but one query. Why does precisely fucking no one in the industry appear capable of concluding a fucking game anymore? Rush development? Too much soy in the coffee creamer? I've seen happier endings in a double amputee massage parlor. I get that you need to bait the hook and hawk some downloadable content, but here's a radical fucking concept. Sell your damn DLC and give us a halfway coherent fucking ending. If you need me, I'll be in Fantasyland with Alice the White Rabbit in a working communist economy. If this is, as I've long alleged, Focus Home Interactive's unofficial audition reel for the Vampire the Masquerade license, it anything but sucks, and exists as a rousing endorsement for the upcoming Werewolf the Apocalypse game to boot. One more crack at this shit to shear off the edges that went awry, and they could easily make the Vampire the Masquerade monolith to rule them all. I'm Razor Fist. God fucking speed. Come on, Johnny!